In this video, we'll talk about this word problem about the population growth. Here it says the population of a southern city follows the exponential law. So first of all, if it follows the exponential law, doesn't matter if it's growth or decay, you should have this formula or this function, a of t equals a naught, which is the initial amount, times e to the kt, where k is the speed of growth or decay depending on the problem, and t is time. And this a here is the amount after time t. All right, so a, if n is the population of the city, okay, so here we won't use a, we use n. So it's a function of about the n. So n of t, and t is the time, great. So express n as a function of t. Okay, so n of t equals, so let's say the initial amount is n naught, and times e to the kt. So this is the population growth model we will use. Now let's look at part B. If the population doubled in size over 18-month period, and if the current population is 10,000, what will the population be in 2 years from now? So first of all, we know in 18 months, the population will double, right? So if your initial population is A naught, after 18 months, it will become 2A naught. And what we're looking for is if the initial population is 10,000, and in 2 years, what will this population be? If you look at our formula or the function over here, we're looking for the population in 2 years, basically n of 2, right? And we need to know, like, basically everything on the right side. So we do know n naught, which is 10,000, right? E is just a constant like pi, and we don't know k. Unfortunately, we don't know k, but we do know t. T is 2 years, right? So somehow we have to find this k first. So how do we find this k? Well, we have to use the other piece of information given here. We know in 18 months, the population doubles. So we will use that information to find k first, and then plug in the k and everything else we know into the function, and we can find our n of 2. To find k, we will use this formula we have. Okay, so first of all, t is 18 months, but since here it says t is time in years, we need to convert 18 months into years. So that is 18 over 12, this many years, right? Which is 1.5 years. Okay, so for here, t is 1.5. That's converting 18 months into years. So since the population doubled, our n naught will be, let's just call it n naught. Or like I said here, a naught. All right, and the population after 18 months is 2 a naught. All right, I'm going to plug in these 3 values into the function. So first of all, n is 2 a naught. We can call it n naught. All right, and n naught is a naught, and e to the k is what we're looking for, and t is 1.5. So now we have equation of k. Right. So first of all, we can cancel out the a naught on both sides. You can think of it as dividing a naught on both sides, so it's gone. So we have 2 equals e to the 1.5k. Okay, so this is an exponential equation. What we can do is take ln on both sides because we have an e here. Ln is with base e, so I'm going to take ln on the left side and the ln on the right side. So what this helps us is to move the exponent to the front using the power rule. So we have ln of 2 equals 1.5k times ln of e, where ln of e is just 1, right? So basically it's out of the picture. So to find k here, we need to divide both sides by 1.5. All right, so k is equal to ln of 2 over 1.5. And we may want to round it to the 10th or 100th if this is the final answer. But since this is a middle step, I won't round it. I want my final answer to be as accurate as possible. So I will just leave my answer like that. K equals ln of 2 over 1.5. Okay, now let's go back to what we're looking for. We're looking for basically n of 2, right? Okay, so back to our formula, we're looking for n of 2. So t is 2. Our initial amount here is 10,000. And e to the k here, we just did the calculation. We decided it's ln of 2 over 1.5 times t is 2. And then we're pretty much done. All you have to do is put in this expression into your calculator and find out your estimated value. Yeah, I'm going to use a scientific calculator here. It's 10,000 times e is here, e to the power of, this button, to the power of, I'm going to use parentheses here. Parentheses, ln of 2, so 2 ln, then divided by 1.5, and then times 2, and then parentheses, and this value. And what I get is this answer. 25,198.42. Since we're talking about population here, you may just want to use the whole number part, or you just want to round it to the whole number part, depending on how the problem is asking you. Okay, I think this number makes sense because in 1.5 years, the population will double, right? So now we have 2 years, a little bit over 1.5 years, and the population is a little bit over 20,000, which is a little bit over the doubled number. Well, I hope this problem makes sense to you, and I will see you in the next video.